Hey guys, welcome back to Sky Talks Trading. My name is Sky and I am on a quest to invest. And today's video is all about PLTR stock. So there's definitely lots of reasons to be bullish on this stock. And so let's get into those reasons. If you don't know much about PLTR, it's a recent IPO, Palntir Technologies. They achieved their first profitable quarter. This Denver-based software provider aims to grow its commercial customer base by expanding into healthcare, energy, and manufacturing sectors. Government agencies, which is the main growth driver, use Palntir software for intelligence gathering, counterterrorism, and military purposes. So yeah, some pretty heavy stuff we're talking about. On May 28th, PLTR said it was awarded a contract from the United States Special Operations Command, and this contract is valued at $111 million. Palntir will continue work with the agency's enterprise data management and AI-enabled mission command platform, and this technology allows the United States Special Operations Command to collaborate real-time with allies. This gives commanders awareness of global situations, brings AI to the battlefield, and improves the ability to respond to near-peer threats. Palntir was founded actually in the early 2000s by PayPal co-founder Peter Thiel. Maybe you've read his book called 0 to 1. He wrote it back in 2014. It's kind of a staple business book. But yeah, anyway, so it's founded by him. The company name actually comes from the Palntir, crystal ball-like seeing stones from the Lord of the Rings. So that's a little fun fact. But if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, maybe you knew that already. So they offer 3 platforms. You've got the Palntir Gotham, and this is used primarily by government agencies. You've got the Metropolis, and that's for banks, financial services, and hedge funds. And then you've got the Foundry, and this is used by corporate clients. To speed up corporate adoption of AI software, they actually teamed up with IBM. They announced a global partnership earlier this year. So as we can see, they've got a lot of amazing partnerships, and this is just one of them. When it comes to a little bit of fundamentals, on May 11th, the company notched its first quarterly profit of 4 cents per adjusted share on revenue of $341.2 million. Earnings met while sales rose 49% year over year and topped views for $332.2 million. At the moment, Palntir software is being used mainly by government agencies in a wide range of applications, but there's so much more growth still yet to happen. You know, there's plenty of room to expand further into the commercial sector. So when it comes to price action, PLTR is more than 40% off its January 27th peak, but it is still more than 230% from its September 30th debut, when it launched a direct listing price at $7.25 a share. All that being said, I know that investors in Palntir have been frustrated for some time because it's just been sort of flatlining, no real action, you know, especially when other stocks, because Palntir was lumped in with meme stocks, and all these meme stocks were skyrocketing, and PLTR wasn't really seeing the same momentum. I mean, I think it still had amazing growth, but I don't know, people nowadays, I think they're getting a little spoilt with the amazing, unprecedented gains lately. And also recently they had a big announcement, but the price didn't react, which is a bit of a head scratcher. Palntir announced it had renewed its partnership with the CDC for disease monitoring and outbreak response. This contract amounts to $7.4 million with a 1-year time frame. You know, so it's not huge, but you know, contract is a contract. And as you know, retaining positive relationships with government officials and organizations is really, really important for long-term growth prospects. So it is great news. I just want to talk really briefly about something else important to note. A number of options traders believe that PLTR is finally about to make a bullish break that could see the stock head toward its overhead gap near the $31 level and purchased 576,204 in call contracts. So why is this important? So when a sweep order occurs like this, it indicates the trader wanted to get into a position quickly and is anticipating an imminent large move in stock price. A sweeper pays market price for the call options instead of placing a bid, which sweeps the order book of multiple exchanges to fill the order immediately. These types of call options are usually made by institutions and indicate smart money has entered into a position. So there is some evidence of a huge breakout soon, but I think the overall consensus on PLTR is that it's not for short-term holders. It's not for people who want to check the stock price every second. You know, the CEO and Cathie Wood have already warned us that PLTR is not for this kind of trader. If you can't hold for at least 3+ years, maybe this stock isn't for you. Something else that isn't necessarily a catalyst, but it's definitely good news. Meet the 32-year-old Palntir employee and TikTok star who will soon become one of the youngest mothers to ever travel to space. What a headline. So much to unpack there. Kelly Gerardi works with the International Institute of Astronautical Sciences and is flying to space with SPCE. Did a video on them not so long ago. And she works for Palntir. So this is great positive exposure for Palntir as a way to gain traction with retail investors. She has hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok, which nowadays is a very big deal. You know, and her following is more of the older TikTok age group as opposed to middle schoolers. Like I said, this is not a catalyst per se, but it is a piece of positive and exciting news, so I thought I'd mention it. As well, Palntir has been investing heavily into Spock plays this past year. The most exciting one, I think, is QELL, who is about to merge with Lilium. Lilium is a electric vertical takeoff and landing play, the future of mobility. So yeah, air taxi maker Lilium will rely on data software from Palntir. They've entered into a 5-year enterprise subscription contract with one of its investors, Palntir Technologies, to access Palantir's Foundry software platform for data integration. Also revealed was the amount of its investment in Lilium, $41 million. So I definitely see it surpassing its all-time high this year. But like I say, it's a long-term play for sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. As always, thank you so much for listening, guys. Have a great day, and I will talk to you super soon.